Alright, so, you see, it's not common for a travel host to admit that I know nothing about Tunisia. So, 2 years ago, I went to find out what's going on in Tunisia. Oh, and there I go. Shh.
Am I the only one who hears Tunsi and thinks Tunchi?
أنا مش تونسي.
Tunchi, YMCMB, Young Money, Cash Money, Baby, Drake, Lil Wayne and Nicki. Am I the only one? Do you know who they are? Do you know who Tunchi is?
Me, I have no idea how these people are.
Oh my God, what I teach y'all on this channel. A little bit of history, a little bit of hip hop knowledge. Anyways, we are here in Tunisia. This is the wrong dialect, sorry. We are here in Tunisia. Got to explore Tunisia in a very Damon Dominique way. Let's get it.
Coming up.
Of course the cookies aren't for you.
Manger des trucs que tu n'aimes pas, par exemple.
Comme ça, non, je rigole.
Inshallah.
I love that you guys say that word. I think that's a really cool thing to say. Day 1, Tunis. I figured if I was really gonna get to the bottom of this culture, I'd have to attempt to do so in Tunisian Arabic. So, I booked 4 private classes. Okay, today's my first day.
First Arabic.
Like A, B, C, D, E, F, G, H, I, J, K, because the joke was on me for thinking I could get anywhere with this language in 1 week. God, this is a lot.
It's hard.
Arabic? It's okay. I don't think anything is hard, it just takes time. Back home and swirling with my own thoughts, I looked above and saw some swirling bats. Wait, why are there so many bats? Maybe they're just as confused about Tunisian architecture as I am about Tunisian Arabic. Wait, are those even bats?
So people were asking, Damon, but why Tunisia? Okay, so after living in Paris for so many years, the immigration pattern tends to be from this part of Africa, Northern Africa, which is called Maghreb. Mostly French and Arabic speaking, and mostly Algeria and Tunisia.
I mean, the only reason they're speaking French is because France was once here from 1881 to 1956. But, you know, some people prefer what France has to offer, hence the popular immigration pattern. And hence all my love interest in Paris being Tunisian. Wait, did I say that?
My barber, Tunisian. The guy who just exchanged my, electrical, whatever that's called. You know when they come and they have to swap out something?
Qu'est-ce que vous préférez? Tout ce qui est plage, ça? Ou vous préférez la désert?
Ouais,
Hein?
comme ça un peu.
La désert?
Oui.
Day 2, Tunis. The next morning I ventured into Café d'Arzemen, where I couldn't help but wonder why there were only men. You know what, maybe I could ask somebody. Oh.
Ici, on ne prend pas de photos. Okay.
This dude tattletaled on me, damn. Like, you could have just said something, but instead you went to the owner came over. He said, sir, you can't film in here. And I was like, okay, sorry, I'll put it away. Assalamu.
Oh, and there's no seatbelt. Okay, interesting.
Trop Bacha. Il fait très chaud.
Yeah, it's gonna be très chaud.
Pratiqué.
Ok, j'ai pratiqué.
And also, it doesn't go like that. And also, oh wait, yeah, we're good.
Okay. Very hot. And everybody wears pants and a shirt still. Everybody. But my question is, I didn't realize I left my house and I'm wearing this.
No problem.
There's no problem? Okay.
Yes.
But nobody is wearing. Every men too. It's fine?
لا مش مشكلة.
Okay. I didn't know.
لا.
Okay, because you're wearing a shirt, pants, and it's 100 degrees out.
Normal.
Normal. This morning I was sitting in a coffee shop and I was getting a coffee and everybody was smoking hookah at 8 a.m. Normal.
Normal.
Okay, do you?
لا أنا لا.
Why?
But
You don't like
not
it?
good. I don't like it.
Est-ce qu'il y a des choses que tu fais tous les jours? Genre par exemple, si
si tu n'étais pas ici, qu'est-ce que tu t'aurais fait pendant la journée?
Nimshi, I go to the coffee with my friends.
Yeah, Wejdi's daily activities sounded a lot like mine, but then he
Les
said,
Tunisiens aiment beaucoup les soupes.
Et qu'est-ce que tu achèteras normalement?
Les vêtements. Ah oui,
really, I was just trying to distract Wejdi to get a little break from all this Arabic.
This is so complicated. Okay, I got it though. I got it. هو يكتب اليوم الكتاب.
Voilà. يعطيك الصحة.
Thank you.
Okay.
Donc pas de ceinture en Tunisie.
Ah non, c'est les taxis et c'est tout. Hein.
Yeah, c'est le 5e, il n'y a jamais de lieu pour...
This happened over and over. And over. And over. And over. Again.
Never mind.
I was on my way to the Medina because, well, see, I wanted to get my hands on these deals Wejdi was speaking of, but that's only if I could find them. See, a perk of traveling to not-so-common destinations, and especially in the dead of summer, is that no one is there. And apparently, not even the locals.
The light at the end of the tunnel. Will it be my couscous?
You damn right. Day 3, Tunis.
But the difficult thing is not the form, it's just all the points and where you put the points.
هذا حرف ب. نون.
Oui, mais c'est complètement pareil. Ok.
Maintenant c'est
T.
T. Voilà.
Wejdi just said he wants to go to Ohio. Wait, pourquoi Ohio?
Surtout si entre seulement Las Vegas ou New York, il doit aussi découvrir les autres petites villes. Une autre étudiante, elle est de l'Amérique de Ohio.
Oh, really?
Voilà.
Oh, wow, okay.
Elle m'a dit, il doit visiter Ohio. D'accord, Inch'Allah.
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 I love that you guys say that word.
Inshallah, inshallah. You know what that means, inshallah? Mm-hmm. Okay, inshallah.
It's fine, I'll be okay.
لبس. كل شيء إن شاء الله لبس.
Yes, inshallah. I think that's a really cool thing to say. I mean, of course it's religious, but we don't have anything like that in English. Inshallah. It's like, God willing, I hope it happens.
Yes.
If all goes as planned, inshallah. I like it.
After class, I thought it'd be nice to interact with someone, you know, other than a taxi driver or my teacher Wejdi, so I ventured next door to the park, hoping to find a local or two. But instead, the only thing I found was the heat. And my ex? Who might have been hotter than the weather.
What are you doing here? Okay. Okay.
Where are you going here?
I know, we don't have to leave yet.
We can leave.
So we called a taxi to try somewhere else.
Oui, allô?
Allô,
Allô?
vous êtes où, monsieur?
Dans le parc.
Bonne, c'est bonne.
À côté de...
Parc.
Dans le parc.
Hein?
Est-ce que c'est possible d'entrer dans le parc?
Non, c'est pas possible.
Ok.
On m'a dit vous êtes où? Je ne peux pas pour aller.
Ok, c'est pas grave, on va annuler, monsieur. Merci. Ok. Alright, then.
Another one, 671.
Yeah.
Yeah.
They never... This is a thing.
Yeah, exactly. No kids.
But Lake Tunis wasn't much better. I mean, to be fair, no one other than a travel vlogger would be walking around at high noon in a North African country, but the shots needed to get got. Even if we were all hot and bothered. I mean, I was hot. My ex was bothered.
Oh, okay. Like, you know, if you don't give me directions, you're
just gonna go like this. T'as bien fait, Boone.
shut up.
When I have a vision, I have a vision.
I have a better idea. Can we do this? I'm gonna put a voiceover like I'm thinking about something.
Okay.
As I do look out onto this Lake Tunis, I realize, wow, it looks like all the other lakes I've been
We're
to.
both gonna get up at the same time, and we're both gonna walk that way.
Okay.
Now, I do realize that it's not a very popular thing to admit that some parts of travel just aren't what you thought they'd be. But at what point is a lake just another lake and a cathedral just another cathedral? Damn, that was a cynical thought. I think the lesson here is that at some point, you're also responsible for bringing the magic. Day 4, Tunis, yes, still.
Last day.
Ça fait... Maintenant, ta web, c'est 33 degrés.
33. Well, it is what it is, huh? It is what it is. Okay. It is day 4 of Arabic class. I'm copping an attitude of WHD. I have an attitude today. I'm stressed out, WHD. Je suis stressé.
Pourquoi?
Parce que c'est compliqué la langue arabe.
Ah non, non.
Ça va prendre du temps, ça.
Exactement.
I need to apologize to WHD because I'm like copping an attitude today.
Qui est Ameriki?
Ana Ameriki.
Ok.
Ameriki Wenti. I have such an attitude in class. Fuck. I'm getting frustrated, what? L'école arabe, yeah, j'apprends l'arabe. Home sweet home. Wina Kairouan vegetarian.
No, like this was such a thing that I even tried working it into my intro.
My name is Damon Dominique, and I can no longer eat more couscous. I am officially couscous aux légumes, without the egg, without the tuna, because let me tell you, this has probably been one of the most difficult countries for me as a vegan. I'm here to impose my... I'm kidding, I'm not. This is Tunisia a la Damon Dominique. Shall we? Adam. En men hoops hoot. Men hibbish hoot.
Very good, eh?
Okay, hold on. Like, look at my hair. Like, my hair is crazy. Ciao, ciao. Thank you for everything.
And that's how a bad bitch takes Arabic in Tunis.
Why do I do this to myself?
Day 5, 6, and 7 in Tunis.
I'm not hot. So the first day I got here, I had this delicious gooey oatmeal delight called a Sahlab. I've been thinking about it ever since. J'ai trouvé un lieu où manger de Sahlab. Sahlab.
Escalope?
Sahlab. Sahlab. Vous êtes d'ici?
Oui.
Ok. Vous mangez ça tous les jours?
Pas tous les jours.
Parce que je fais une vidéo sur la Tunisie, la culture. C'est tunisien ça?
Oui.
Ok, cool, parfait. Parce que sinon.
Seulement en Tunisie.
Ok, parfait.
I actually think that it's a Middle Eastern thing as well, but I'm not from here, so I'm not going to bring that up. Anyway, so if you imagine plaster, if you imagine, I can't even do this voice.
So this is like a gooey version of oatmeal, mixed with all kinds of nuts, coconut flakes.
This was actually delicious, so if you do have a sahlab in front of your face, I do recommend you to try it if you are being forced.
Or when you're on Fear Factor.
30 minutes later.
Just breathe it out, Damon. Oh, I feel like I'm working out.
Tu habites tout seul à Paris?
Malheureusement. He's watching my videos. I don't know if those jokes are gonna translate.
Tu travailles ou c'est...
Ça, c'est mon travail.
Ça, c'est ton travail.
Oui, c'est difficile de manger des bonnes choses. C'est la caméra. Ou bon, c'est le travail parce que c'est difficile de tout terminer. Et beaucoup.
Et parfois, vous mangez des trucs que tu n'aimes pas.
Comme ça, non, je rigole. Sorry, those like last few like drops of the Sahlab. So Read the room, read the room, read the room. I know, it's a lot of men. It's a lot of men on the street. It's what you'll notice here. Most people are friendly. That's the good part. Hein?
Le peuple est dans la plage.
Et dans la plage, tout le monde est là-bas. Il fait beau, hein?
C'est bon, oui.
Pourquoi vous êtes pas là-bas?
Non, je suis né pour travailler.
Ah ouais? Vous aimez...
Seulement pour travailler.
Vous aimez le travail?
Moi, j'aime le travail et j'aime boire, manger, c'est tout.
Avec l'argent que vous gagnez. Voilà. C'est la belle vie.
C'est la belle vie.
But I want to introduce you to actually the owner of Wissim Institute.
Juste, ok. Notre culture est très riche, mais on n'est pas arrivé à, c'est-à-dire faire connaître aux gens, aux étrangers, tout ça. Et nous, à notre institut, à partir de l'enseignement de la langue arabe et de l'arabe tunisien, on essaie de faire montrer tout ça.
Il y a plus. Ah, il y a plus là-bas.
Oui.
Je vais aller là-bas.
Oui, il y a beaucoup.
Ok, c'est intéressant, c'est cool. Ok. Wow.
You heard the man.
Salut mon ami.
Salut. I like this neighborhood.
Oh my gosh, do I have money for a drink? It's so dry over here.
Bonjour monsieur. Salem. Je vais vous prendre une de Bouzamé. De Bouzamé.
Oh, ami, oh.
Chicago?
Yeah.
Not from Chicago. Mafia?
Ouais, Chicago.
Chicago Mafia?
Oh, مرحبا بك.
Huh?
مرحبا بك.
Thank you. Hey, Sheikh. He said welcome. Okay. Ciao, ciao. Oh, bonjour. Okay, I didn't see you there. Like hanging out the window. Hi. Hey.
I finally felt like I was getting to the root of this city. And now, it was time for a barber to get to the root of this hair.
Brushing. I'm brushing.
The call to prayer howled above the city. But so did Shaggy. What will I remember most from getting my fade touched up in Tunisia? The wallpaper with random English vocab behind me? Oh, ooh, or maybe the shrills from the birds in that cage to my right. Like, who put them there? It wasn't me.
Alright, well, in an attempt to discover la scène plus alternative, somebody sent le 32 bis to me on Instagram, and Farouk
Was inside. What up, Farouk?
Hi.
So, where do people, like, where is the younger generation hanging out in Tunis?
Best is still to have your own private party and like hang out with your friends, and I'm gonna say like especially if there is queerness in the mix and you cannot express your queerness openly in public spaces.
I haven't seen any affection, period. Right?
In the streets.
Which I love, like I don't like it anyway. I like that part.
Public display of affection of that level in the streets, no. You won't find that.
I'm surprised you even knew, you said article 230.
Yeah, earlier I spoke about article 230. Well, sadly Tunis is one of the countries where homosexuality is illegal.
And par contre, I feel like everyone is gay.
Speaking of Article 230, I went back to see what my ex had been up to all this time.
Ça c'est dans l'amphithéâtre romain de la Reine. And I had to like crawl un peu là-dedans. Genre, loved it! I had to! You had to do it! C'était un peu scary. Because you didn't know it would like fall on you, but... On est dans le milieu des ruines. Made in Tunisia.
And then what did you do?
And I went the fuck home. They got in the pool. Tanné. Then like, some like French people started talking and stuff, so I left. Oui, alors,
Bon, quand vous irez à l'aéroport, en Tunisie, faut arriver 3 heures avant, hein, parce que nous on est arrivé 2h30 avant, et ben, ils nous ont quand même appelés, hein, on n'a pas y raté notre avion, donc non. Alors comme chaussures, j'ai pris des baskets, et puis j'ai pris
you're
ça.
like, I'm like, he doesn't even fucking care on the other end of the phone, imagine us.
Say oof.
We moved across town to Sidi Bou Said, which is said to be the beautiful part of town. Yes, but it's also where all the clubs playing David Guetta and coffee shops with oat milk are located, so I guess you could say it's the perfect place to say you went to Tunisia while still enjoying the exact same experience you have weekly back home. We spent a few days in Sidi Bou Said, a few days in Sousse, and then we hopped on a train and then a shuttle to Kairouan.
Crossing the train tracks. Damn, we got a man out here on crutches doing this.
Bus, train, another bus.
Ça coûte pas cher aussi, le Wash, c'est quelques euros, 3-4 euros.
Dang, no time wasted. He said bye.
Yeah, still not there. We needed another taxi.
What about that one?
Chaud pour le louage, en vrai.
Yeah, it was not bad at all. What'd you think of the guy that threw the candy wrapper out the window? Hi, Shake. Thank you. That's my Arabic coming through.
Dang.
Ow. I keep mistakenly, like, choosing really nice hotel rooms. C'est pas mal, oh? It is reputed that 7 visits here are the equivalent, like 7? Mm-hmm. 7 visits here are the equivalent of one. You already know the information?
Mm-hmm. Bitch, I've been waiting too.
Equivalent of 1 to Mecca. Damn, alright, shit. Well, now we just gotta go back to Sousse and go back to...
And come back here again.
For being such an important pillar in Islam, it was surprisingly quiet during my visit. Well, not literally.
Y a personne.
It was 111 degrees out there.
My ex gonna bust in here any second now. That was really dépaysant, he said, and I agree. One man came up to us and he's like, you guys are at the Hotel Continental. And then he was like, let me show you the way. And I'm like, no. I'm like saying no. I say this because it's a thing where people be like, let me show you the way, it's on my way. And then you go that way, you get to the fucking end of the street, and then they're like, give me money, like I showed you the way, what, you're not gonna treat me, like, I'm out, I need to relax for dinner tonight. It's gonna be a whole nother, everything you do here is an event. It's like,
I mean, it's a lot of stimulation. The sights, sounds, smells, Sahlab.
You got people running, there's people yelling. Oh, here comes our Debouzame. That's my best friend. A bottle of water. My critiques of Tunisian couscous. Tunisians are like, I fucking hate this YouTuber. It's just dry.
It is dry. I suppose, yeah, so slow.
Everyone is outside.
Yeah, please.
On a Sunday night? Good morning, Kairouan. I want to learn how to do that, like lay tile. C'est trop beau.
According to legend, Sidi Sahlab, the one who's buried here, carried a few hairs from Muhammad's beard.
Hairs?
Hairs.
Hair or air?
Hair.
Oh, actual hair.
So this shrine is said to hold some of Prophet Muhammad's hair, which I thought seemed like an odd thing to care about today, but I guess I was just focused on the wrong detail.
Like just wearing his hair?
I mean, having it in a pocket. I don't know, they don't specify. We could like...
Where was the hair? Focusing on the wrong detail.
It's not so much the specific strands of hair, but more so that they're sacred relics of Prophet Muhammad that like are tangible proof of his life, okay? No, but after learning about such important figures in history, I can't help but wonder how they would fare today if placed in our modern world. Would they wait for a taxi?
Still no taxi, but guess what? It is what it is. My ex is like hating that I say that. But I'm like, it is! Okay. Well, it is what it is, huh? It is what it is. Okay. What is it? Warming up out there.
If I'm being honest, I never connected too much to history, learning about it in textbooks or even a YouTube documentary like this. It was only when I started traveling to the places that they became more real, and I finally felt like I was understanding.
I just find it interesting that even if you wanted to put your seatbelt on, it's like, you can't though, because they like lock it in there. It's impressive, yo. As you walk around Kairouan and anywhere in Tunisia, you'll see that there are a lot of carpet shops, and I was like, what? Why here more than anywhere else would they be like huge carpet fans? Like for me, ça tient la chaleur, no? But, well, it's because if you look at this, you don't want to be walking on that.
My name is Kenza.
Kenza actually stopped me because she watches this channel and she caught me looking for the soy milk in the supermarket, so she explained a little bit more.
Kenza!
Yeah.
And you're living here.
Yeah, I live here.
Oh my gosh, what you eating? What you eating?
Oh, this is actually for me. I'm not a sweets person.
Uh-huh. Of course the cookies aren't for you.
Yeah, I promise they're not.
And you're just on your lunch break, or?
Yeah, I'm on my lunch break. I'm here to, get some stuff. Maybe buy some soy milk if I find any.
Girl, I already looked. You know where to be found.
It's there.
Oh, well, see, we all wanted it. It's gone.
Check the soap for carpets if you've done that.
Why are carpets such a thing to buy here?
Okay, it's a local production and they're famous worldwide, and also because it's one of the capitals of Islam, they're really known for craftsmanship and for doing things by hand.
And people pray on the carpets, right?
Yeah, but the ones they're famous for aren't necessarily the ones for prayer.
Okay.
They're, decorative items for your house.
I was thinking maybe it's because the floor is so hot because of the sun. I don't know.
That would make sense because why would you need carpet?
Why would you need
winter,
carpet?
It's freezing here. It's so bad.
Oh yeah?
Yeah, and the houses aren't really heated. So you need a lot of rugs and weight blankets in order to feel okay.
That makes sense. I read that the earliest evidence of human civilization in Tunisia goes back to 200,000 years. Like, do you guys realize that we started really counting? Like, it's the year 2002?
2022?
Okay, that's 2,000 years of 200. If recorded history goes back 2,000 years ago, and even our, primary sources of, the books, oh my god, it's too hot here to really, form sentences. The Bible, the Quran, if you go back, I believe these only go back maybe 2,000, 3,000, 4,000 years. Again, what about the other 198? Only one thing you learned.
That it's hot as fuck in here.
Boom!
C'est vraiment la mosquée la plus importante et je crois la plus ancienne de tout le Maghreb.
I'm just still thinking of how Westy said 3 a.m. prayer. People really waking up at that time?
Non, mais les gens se lèvent à 3 heures vraiment pour le faire. Et après, ils se rendorment après.
Oui.
So these are more or less the 5 times that you're going to pray each day. And they're each basically sunrise, sunset.
Also, did you catch how he wrote from right to left, as you do in Arabic?
À 16 heures. Aujourd'hui, est-ce que vous allez prier la même le même, je sais pas quoi, le même que hier ou demain.
Exactement.
Ah, c'est toujours la même prière.
C'est ça.
Ah, toujours la même prière, ok. Est-ce que les gens ont mémorisé ou est-ce qu'ils ont le Coran?
Mémoriser et lire en même temps.
À partir de quel âge est-ce qu'on va faire ça?
Et le Ramadan, c'est à partir de 14 ans et à partir de 7 ans.
Et dernière question. I have so many questions all the time. Je suis tellement curieux de chaque culture, pardon. J'ai lu aussi que les premiers mots que les parents vont dire au bébé, c'est une phrase religieuse.
Here, al-adhan.
Adhan.
Dans la mosquée.
I don't know.
We call it al-adhan.
Never mind, I got it. Adhan is the call to prayer. Shortly after baby is born, the parents will whisper the adhan in the baby's ear.
When you have a baby and you are a Muslim, you just say the adhan.
You say the adhan to the baby, like you're calling the baby to this life.
Yes.
That's interesting. Okay, interesting.
I don't think we say anything to our babies. The craziest part is that nobody's here. Like, nobody's here. We have La Grand Mosque de Kairouan, like, all for ourselves. Feels a little also imbalanced that we, as two non-Muslim people, have made it here when, like, other Muslim people haven't.
It took me about 11 days in Tunisia to realize that the people come out at night, not during the day.
People are out. They're out for the nights.
Okay, so I actually have a list of things that I need to cover in this shot.
Think they're gonna hear anything with the music?
I feel like I want to make these statements like, there are never any women in the street, but there's like only, then there'll be one woman in the street. And so you can't say that. Or like, at the pool, it was all men, but there was like one girl. So it's like you can't say that there weren't any girls there because there was like one girl.
Yeah, but she was obviously like, I mean, because she had a baby, I think she was at côté, and at some point they're like,
she had a baby.
She had a baby. And they're like,
she was taking care of the baby.
Like, yeah. What are you gonna get? Just couscous?
Couscous with legumes, can you believe it?
Did you get something different this time?
Good. Yeah, I would love to.
I don't know, penne 4 fromages. You love penne, don't you?
Yes, I do.
Never had any hair, did you?
Not enough. I heard that in Arabic though, like the notes that they hit are actually half notes, where we don't consider them notes in like our kind of music, but in Arabic music they do. The other thing I wanted to say is like, I kept showing up with sleeveless shirts, and every Tunisian person was like, "Oh, but it's no worries, like you can, that's fine." But yet nobody was. And then there'd be like one person who's wearing a tank top, and they'd be like, "See," I'm not explaining this clearly.
I'm like trying to follow, you know, but like the heat, the alcohol, hunger, like
the kids right here. Whose
like,
kid is this?
I can pretend I understand.
I was trying to say, again, it's not applicable tonight, that, sorry I'm yelling at you, I have to do this because the camera,
Yeah, I get it.
I have to do it to project.
I was surprised at the beginning, you're like
yelling
and hyper and shit. I was like, whoa, I was not ready for that.
And it looks like I have no hair. Okay, again, not applicable tonight. Sorry, I thought that was our receptionist again over there,
true,
the fiance.
Okay. With a different fiance. Oh man, you've been hiding that from us.
Okay, I was going to say that I love...
Are we gonna be struck by lightning?
Shut up!
We're like on a... Like,
you said this, I'm stealing this from you. You said you loved...
The highest point of the city. This is the highest point of the city.
The highest point of the city.
You're gonna be struck by lightning, Boone.
Good, maybe it'll charge my brain up. Okay, you said you loved that people were out having coffee at 9 p.m. instead of like always needing to meet up with their friends to get drunk. Like they were...
having ice cream, I said. Yeah.
Having ice cream and having coffee at 9 p.m.
Having a sugar rush or caffeine rush is like exactly the same shit than like being drunk.
It's a drug still.
It's a drug.
It's like whether you do this to stimulate your body or that to stimulate your body. It's like,
you want to have like liver issues or you want to have like diabetes?
I thought that was interesting that, like, when was the last time we went out with our friends at 9 p.m. to just have a coffee? The jasmine flower. This, like, they put this flower in their hair, and you said on the left-hand side it means you're single.
Or the other way around, I don't know. Like
the right-hand side means you're taken.
You're taken, the other one.
The earring in your left ear means you're gay.
You want to, like, deflower someone.
Number 3, couscous is dry. I said it. It is
dry.
It just is. Bon, moi, j'aimerais prendre le couscous aux légumes, sans thon, sans œuf.
Et végétarien.
Et avec un thé à la menthe, s'il vous plaît. And the last note that I had was that I found it interesting how we were here for the call to prayer at 9 p.m. but no one did anything. But yet, like, a lot of the women who were here were dressed up. So it's like, I don't know what, like, they're religieux à un certain point where they're dressed up, but not to the point where they are, I don't know.
Oh, yeah, I have no idea.
Well, you were saying maybe, like, they did the prayer for them. I don't, like, who's doing the prayer? I don't know.
Later, I learned it's mostly men who do the call to prayer in public, not women.
I like that people are so dedicated to their religion. I just don't feel that way personally towards any sort of thought school.
Which, if I may say so myself, is the exact character trait one needs in order to travel to a foreign country and keep an open mind. You know, when I began this travel doc, I wanted to find out what's going on in Tunisia. And I think it's safe to say, I'm leaving with more questions, damn it! XOXO Damon. And his ex?
My name's Damon Z, and I got one thing to say. Tunisian men, not afraid of a tight t-shirt.
I was not expecting to see you here.
Same. I mean, I saw you on Instagram, but then seeing you here in Monoprix on my lunch break, definitely wild.
I'm like this. I had the biggest smile.
I swear he's real. He's just like the videos.
Aww. Damon, in the voiceover, do something about how we were 3 men listening to Shaggy's It Wasn't Me. Get me a taxi! With that booty, you'd think we'd already have a taxi by now. J'ai beaucoup de questions, and I'm getting hyper.
I'm getting tired.
Okay. We'll go. Just trying to learn. Sorry.
Asking questions. Just write it all down, and we'll, like, look it up.
Okay. So what were my questions? This isn't even the right Arabic. Apparently they have a Tunisian dialect here. Yes, this is another Damon Dominique video. We are in the depths of Tunisia, exploring in a very Damon Dominique way. Shall we? Okay. I mean, they're showing me a video of another white American guy. They said everyone in Tunisia saw that video. For all those planning a trip to Tunisia, I must say if I were to do this again, I would spend honestly less time in Tunisian and more time over here, Kairouan. The Shaggy has been more of an experience.
In Arabic, there are no capital letters. And then it got me thinking, well, why do we have capital letters? And it's like, well, of course, you start a sentence with it. A name, it starts with it, but it's like, why? Then I took it so far as to say, why does an A look like an A? Like, why doesn't an A look like a T? Like, somebody would have had to have thought about that.
You gotta move the peanut butter. I spilled peanut butter on the microphone. Okay, it's on, I think. It's on, okay, voilà. My producer.
Putain de producteur à la con. C'est ça mes conditions de travail, en plein soleil, avec une casquette de producteur à la con, même pas payé.
Seulement droit, yeah. I think the main thing that I find interesting about this culture specifically is that, Muslim cultures, is that the men tend to hang out with men, women tend to, I can't speak. I'm cooling down, I'm sorry. Women tend to hang out with women, and me as somebody who's always had girlfriends, even as a very open gay man, I still don't, I have gay guy friends, yeah I do, but most of my close friends are always women, so that's interesting. That was a long way to get to. It would be difficult for me here to only hang out with men, that's what I'm trying to say. Damn.
Do you know where the mosque is?
Right there, blasting this music.
This is the oldest and most important Islamic building in North after Christ.
Okay.
I don't know, 80, is it? After Christ? Before
After...
Christ? Logistical organization.
Ow.
I gotta sign off. XOXO Damon from Tunisia. Beep.